mine's up here, so I'm just gonna take it off of here.
This is gonna be good. I said this is gonna be good.
Definitely.
I ain't never had no $9 bottle of water, especially that little. Could have been a half gallon or pint or something a liter.
Whole Foods, we would have cleaned up.
I remember they had this show on, and they had all this expensive water. You know, it was like $60 and $80, stuff like that. And they brought all these water connoisseurs and they were drinking it, right? And he was like, taste this one. Oh, that one's, it's smooth, sweet, so it went down a lot. The gal back,
Just go right into it. She gonna even on the decimals.
Everybody got.
Some type of intro stuff before.
Or some type of, like, we'll be right back with more.
What is this
After?
one?
Yeah, we'll be right back with more after this.
So the upstairs they call this like the Ascension Temple. So they do all type of stuff up there. Yoga. It's an office behind that door right there.
I need to cut something.
So we can just go to a break and I'll do that.
Yeah.
And then we'll just come back in.
Yeah. So I can have that just to have it. So if I have to cut something somewhere else, whatever, I can just slap that break part on the end of it.
Okay.
Got the money mints. Money mints.
Money mints. I don't know about that.
Thank you. Oh, don't do it. You know what I mean? Oh man. That was disgusting. That was savage. That was savage right there.
Alright. Yeah. Getting my intro together. So we said WRG 89.3 uploaded this station for progressive information and the other stuff.
Oh, they can't pick music.
Yeah, it's like.
Hey, did she? Just a little bit. She emailed you? What's her name? About something?
Cheryl?
Nah. Lady, what's her name? Ozzy?
No, I just kind of spammed her email.
Really? Yeah, she's trying to get me to do something.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I don't know what she's talking about. Yeah.
Into this thing. Okay, you ready?
Using the frame.
So you wanted it in frame?
Yeah.
Product placement?
It
These
can't
my
be
people
seen.
though. I love
Yeah, it
it.
can't be
I love
seen.
it. I love it. Ooh, your people. So we cool on the test for the audio.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I remember last time. Alright, the microphone. Alright, so alright.
Ready?
We are ready. What's up? Welcome. This is Sharice Nicole. I'm here again with Health, Healing, and Hip Hop here on Anthem Tongue. Big up to our whole crew, Daddy-O, the Captain, Chuck D, DJ Key in the building, doing what we do right here on Health, Healing, and Hip Hop, bringing you the latest, greatest, most interesting vibes, information, education, enlightenment when it comes to taking care of ourselves. But then we hip hop, we enjoy music. We are music connoisseurs. We are musicians. I'm an MC, so when it comes down to it, we make sure music is instilled in everything we do. All right. And so pause.
Okay.
Sorry. I forgot your name. I want to say it exactly right. So how do you say it?
Kilindi Iyi.
And what's what's the other part?
E.
Keep that intro. That's perfect. Okay.
Hold on.
That's the cool thing about recording.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Take notes.
Oh yeah, got you.
Kilindi. I'm gonna write it out. Oh, it's all right. Iyi. All right. All right. All right, and we are here in the temple, the I Am Ascension Temple of Love, to be exact, here in Atlanta, Georgia, above Tassili's Raw Reality, doing our recording for this podcast right now. Give thanks and big up to our family at Tassili's Raw Reality. And we have from Detroit, Michigan, in the building, here in Atlanta, Baba Kilindi Iyi. Greetings and welcome.
Peace, sister.
How you
Glad to be
doing?
here. Real good, real good. I thought it was going to be warm in Atlanta, but as cold as it is in Detroit.
Right. Well, you know what? My mom just flew out to Detroit this morning, and I was like, peace. Because I know if it's cold here, it's freezing there. Okay?
Yeah.
So welcome. Yes, it is Atlanta. The weather is all over the place. It'll be hot tomorrow and, in the wintertime, and then cold the next day. That's how it is. So we're going to keep it hot, though, right here on Health, Healing, and Hip Hop. Because guess what? All right, when I seen what you do, I was like, what? The science behind the magic mushroom. Who talks about that? Who does that? You know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, it's time to go ahead and bring him on in and share this with the world and actually learn myself. Because myself, I am a scientist in my own right. I deal with probiotics a lot. And I'm a kombucha brewer. I have a kombucha product, actually. And I'm developing other probiotic products. And so, when it comes down to chemicals and that, in that sense, I'm really interested in it. I'm really into it. Mm-hmm. And so I do know about the magic mushroom. Is it illegal?
Yes, it's illegal in most states, but each state is now, after Denver, Colorado, which decriminalized magic mushrooms there and made it the lowest law enforcement priority, so you can utilize magic mushrooms in Colorado, in Denver, and also where I was a couple of weeks ago in Oakland, California, decriminalized all sacred natural plants to be utilized by the family. And so each state has their own legislation in to bring about a decriminalization, legalization, and these types of things dealing with the government to have people to be able to have cognitive liberty. In other words, to be able to do with your mind what you see fit, because it's a sovereign right of the people to be able to explore your own consciousness. Because if you can't explore your own consciousness, then you have no liberty or freedom at all. And I like the probiotics also, because that's what at this time we need for the immune system to keep things running and rolling, especially in the midst of coronavirus and all those different type of things.
Right. And so that's one of the things, like when you look at the Western medicine, you don't see probiotics and the microbiome and things like that being really taught or being really utilized in the medical system when you go into the doctors or whatever. They're not saying, stay on fermented foods and, these things and talking about the importance of that health from the beginning of life. But at the same time, that is the same thing when it comes to things like the science behind something like the magic mushroom. Where are you going to get this information? You know what I mean? Because it's not taught. It's not something that's examined in any way I've ever seen. So I'm very interested to know, how long have you been studying it?
Well, I've been, I started in '73 with the study of it to be able to understand how to cultivate mushrooms for my own personal utilization and to share with friends and family. So that's been about how long it's been in the actual study of the magic mushroom.
70s, since the 70s. You said 72.
70s, yeah.
That's before I was born.
73, yeah. Yeah, so I've been heavy into it because it's the endless challenge of knowledge. It's what Helena Petrova-Blavatsky and Theosophical Societies talked about in the late 19th century, early 20th century, what they call the Akashic records, which is actually the Akashic records, or in other words, the DMT compendium of knowledge that is pervasive throughout the multiverse. So magic mushrooms, psilocybin mushrooms, the food of the gods brings about a understanding of how to have access to these record halls inside of the mystery, and also the fundamental basis of the spiritual systems of the earth, burning bush of Moses, the berserkers of the Vikings, the Zulu warriors in South Africa, and places all over the world have for spiritual understanding, spiritual growth, entheogens. Entheogen means to generate the spiritual or generate the God within. And it's classified as an entheogen, also as a psychedelic. Psychedelic means to manifest the mind, the psyche. Also a hallucinogen, which is to create hallucinations, but not in the classical sense of hallucination that is not real, because it is real. What we experience is real. So the magic mushroom, the psilocybin mushrooms are part of the greater system of our understanding of our consciousness and where that comes from onto the earth and where it goes after we leave the earth and the body.
So you call it the fruit of the gods. I like
Fruit of
that.
the gods, yeah.
And so talk about, all right, well, what I know about mushrooms is that it's a meditation. That's what I always would say to me. I used to be like, I do mushrooms once a year. And I just felt like it's a meditation. You know, it's like something that you can't abuse. Once I ever experienced it, I was like, oh no, you can't abuse this. You know, and you can't make it like, oh, you just take them and, you know, so it's just like herb. It's like, how do you know how potent they are? And what is it with people looking at it like it's some street drug to abuse? You know, talk about that.
Well, I mean, you know, in my understanding, I mean, you can abuse anything, because
Right.
you know, you can add knuckleheaddom to it, but it has its own agenda. It's sentient. Mycelium is the basis for the internet of the earth. The mushrooms or fungi, which mushrooms are part of, are 465 million years older than any plant on earth. It was the first here. It created the topsoil by secreting acids to build the topsoil, which allowed plants to come onto the land. And later, all plants are part fungi, and we are more closely associated with fungi than any of the other kingdoms. So we're part fungal. We all come from fungal genes. So the galaxy in which we are in, the Milky Way galaxy, is permeated by fungi in all places where the actual ability to have flowing water and correct temperature, you know, mushrooms are there to flourish, fungi are there to flourish. It's also a mycelium network, which is a sentient neurological network that connects all things on the planet. It's the planet's internet. It's the planet's ability to feel that presence of the other there. It's the frequencies and algorithms of the network that give us the ability to feel the nature and life, because the mycelium, which the mushroom is what we call the mushroom, is the actual sexual and fruiting body of the mycelium network, which then when it has sequestered all of the nutrients in a particular place, what it does is it creates the fruit body, which we see the cap of the mushroom, and that's the female portion of the mushroom, and the stem, which is the male portion of the mushroom. So the stem supports the female portion of the mushroom, to where once it flourishes, matures, and turns upward, it then releases its spores into the atmosphere, gets caught on the winds, and finds new places to sequester new nutrients and pass the genes along.
Okay, and so is there any, I've heard about people taking mushrooms and actually transitioning. You know, have you heard of anything like that?
Well, I mean, no one has ever died from mushrooms. If a person transitions, just like, you know, they could have been eating cream of wheat and transitioned while eating cream of wheat, and no one would have said anything about it. They would just said they transitioned because mushrooms have the highest LD50, a very high LD50. LD50 is lethal dose 50. That's how much of any compound that you can take that you can feed to 100 rats before it kills 50 of them. So it's the lethal dose 50. Salt has lethal dose 50. Water has an LD50.
So my question is, do they have any bad batches of this kind of stuff going around that you know of, or has that happened?
They're not killing anybody, no.
Oh, okay.
No. It's safer than coffee. It's safer than, you know, Reese's Pieces. It's safer than almost anything you can find. It's almost impossible to kill yourself with it. You'd have to eat your body weight in one session to physically have the ability to have a 50% chance of killing yourself. So if you're 130 pounds of mushrooms, you get a 50% chance of killing yourself with it. It's non-addicting. It's almost actually anti-addicting because they're utilizing it at places like Johns Hopkins and London's City College, and conferences going on all over the world on the study of these compounds. And what they found is that it actually can take you off of opiate drugs in its ingestion, you know, just like things like iboga and mushroom and things. They're doing studies all over the world because this is really the most important topic as far as consciousness, as far as healing and things like that. People are microdosing in Silicon Valley. This is where they get taken outside of the box, you know, and things like that.
Well, I need to do a study. You got some?
Is you holding?
I need to do me a study.
Is you holding?
Mushrooms now. But really though, it's very interesting. And in my experience, the reason I say it's like a meditation, I feel like now that I'm learning more about it like this, you know, getting the deeper science behind it, I feel like it should be a ritualistic thing. You know, when you do it, a certain environment, a certain aromatherapy, a certain, you know, just certain things set up in a real ritualistic way to make sure that we're able to gain the most from it.
Well, in actuality, it's pre-ritualistic. In other words, it came about prior to ritual. And when the family lost this, they produced ritual to try to make up for not having it. But you know, you can, you know, whatever floats your boat. If you want to, you know, make the bridge of the Star Trek of Star Trek or something like that, or you want, you know, things like aromatherapy and other things like that as a precursor to taking it, you know, that's absolutely fine. One of the hallmarks of taking entheogens is set and setting. Set is your mindset, how you go into it. You know, so some people have their rituals that they go into it with, like, you know, meditation and, you know, taking the bath with flowers and aromatherapy and things like that. Some folks get massage prior to. And then there's, with the set, there's also setting where you are while you're taking it. You know, a friend of mine dropped, you know, a couple of 100 mics of acid in a French graveyard, and it didn't turn out well because, you know, they started coming up out the ground and spirits floating around and things like that. But so your set and setting is important. You want to have a good mindset. You don't want to go in when you're, you know, maybe somebody close to you's passed or something like that. Or you may want to go in when somebody's passed and be able to contact them because it is access to the realm of the ancestors. You know, and not so much as a meditation, but as an exploration. See, mushrooms give you the ability to be able to explore the multiverse, those close dimensions that are, you know, as close as our skin to us, you know, where these other dimensions, other places that are in the multiverse that are accessible through the utilization of the psilocybin mushrooms, you know, going into the quantum realms, going into the subquantum, you know, where the super servers are that basically build a macro reality of which we exist. In other words, the seminal computer algorithms that build life in the simulation.
All right, you heard it right here. We're speaking with Baba Kilindi Iyi out of Detroit here in Atlanta with us, teaching us about the science behind the magic mushroom. And so we're going to take a quick hip hop break and we'll be right back. Stay tuned.
$9 water break.
$9 water break.
Keep this bottle, take this back. $9 for this bottle of water. 16 for that.
It's a brother that sells water over in the, what's that, the Gardens in Detroit?
Yeah, ain't $9.
This ain't from.
I'm sure it's good.
It was a money man.
This ain't from China, is it?
No.
Okay, good. I trust you.
Well, it's from China. They got it before the virus did.
Oh, facts.
All right, so let's see. How many minutes did we go?
It was like 14.
All right. Let's make it 25 altogether with the music. All right, so I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna talk about what you do in your classes and things, and you know, how you go about the lectures and classes, and then talk about what you have coming up tonight, and then give information about how people can contact you.
He has a Detroit Psychedelic Conference in August. Can you push that? Detroit Psychedelic Conference.
Mm-hmm. So a conference too. That's good to know. All right.
And whatever you do, don't ask him about martial arts. Whatever you do, don't do that.
I'm glad I wasn't thinking of that.
I'm just messing with you.
I see. All right.
And talk more directly into the mic too.
Me?
Yeah, and my man right here. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. But like sometimes you would turn your head a little bit.
Yeah, they be getting on me last night about the quality of the audio.
Yeah, everything was good though. Everything sounds good.
Everything sounded good.
Mm-hmm.
Better than
Yeah,
last
way
time?
better.
Okay, good.
I'm listening to it. I'll be doing.
All right. So, tell me when you're ready. Feel like it. Hold up. Let me do something. All right. Yep, we are back. I'm Sharice Nicole, and this is Health, Healing, and Hip Hop. I'm getting the healing now. Got the magic mushroom man in the building. What you thought? We about to get it in. I'm about to come see you at the show tonight. No, you have a lecture tonight. How's that going to go?
Well, we're going to go in and give the history of the magic mushrooms on Earth. We're going to deal with the Younger Dryas, which was the last major cataclysm on Earth. We're going to deal with how you respectfully utilize the mushroom. We're going to talk about the grow class, which we have coming up the following day, because we teach people how to become perpetual with this so that they don't have to go to anybody else to continue doing what they're doing. It's not like church where you tithe forever, or your guru or master where you pay them and continue to keep paying. This one, you only have to put in an initial investment, and once that initial investment, which is less than $100, you can grow magic mushrooms that you can give to your great-grandchildren. grandchildren and actually pass the same spores that you grow onto your children, so it becomes part of your house, because we believe in transdimensional houses, not nationalities. Nationalities are for slaves, because you are beholden to particular nation states, but your house is your family. So you're only beholden to your family. That's why they have things like the House of Rothschild and the House of Fraser and the House of Iyi, which are transdimensional. In other words, they go beyond this planet and things, who we are, what family we belong to, through the mushroom information and understanding.
So the grow class, that sounds like, the whole thing sounds just really valuable. How much would it cost for a person to come to the grow class?
Well, the grow class is
Sold out.
how much is it there?
Sold out.
Sold out.
Sold out, but how much is that? How much is that ticket? I just really want to know.
It was like $225.
$225?
$225.
That's great. I mean, because that's valuable.
And you never have to put in any money again in your life. You can grow perpetuate your mushrooms continuously the rest of your life, pass it on to your children and grandchildren for $225.
Sounds like you need a bigger place. You better get them tickets sold, because I'm gonna have to kind of try to slide in there and find me a spot, because we gotta, make sure we're spreading this information. It's very important to, like you said, to be independent with it, and not have to worry about getting something that's not good, and knowing the potency, right?
Well, I mean, and once you learn how to grow mushrooms, you can grow other types of mushrooms also. You can grow shiitake and lion's manes and chicken of the woods.
I love mushrooms.
Shiitake and medicinal mushrooms like lingxi or reishi, which are things that we need for our immune systems, and also to learn how to grow just for particular things that may happen. They may shut this thing down because of particularly coronavirus, and not the coronavirus, but that's how governments do. They quarantine, you can't come out for 2 weeks and things like that. If you learn how to grow mushrooms, you can be in there frying mushrooms up, sauteing with your rice and things like that. You don't have to go out the house, because you can cultivate inside your house, because you know how to grow mushrooms.
Okay. And so you have a conference coming up.
Yes, August 7th, 8th, and 9th in the beautiful city of Detroit. It's the Urban Psychedelic Conference. We'll have actual people who go in and traverse the multiverse, who actually take these compounds and are sharing their experiences and their knowledge. And we'll be having workshops. We'll be having grow workshops there and things like that. So this is a worldwide conference. We'll be having people coming in from everywhere around the world. And, it's unique in that people, the Africans, the black people, are running it, heading it, and putting it forward. And we have the majority of the speakers as our folk. Most of the conferences around the world, and I traveled to Norway, Australia, Prague, France, Amsterdam, all over, are run by basically middle-aged to old white men who are professors, PhDs, and things like that. These are the grassroots folks who take it for real, because many times we go to places and the people are, pontificating, writing their books, going to the wine and cheese parties and things like that, and they've never even taken it. But they write the books about it, they become the experts in it. But the people who are really, in their basement sacred spaces, taking mushrooms all over the world, never get a chance to share their experiences. And this is one of the conferences to do that. We have people coming in from London and Australia and from many places around the world.
Okay. And so if people want to get information about how to attend the conference, and also how to follow and find you.
Well, you can find me, Kilindi Iyi. I don't have any handles. I'm not, Mad John, anything like that. My name is Kilindi Iyi. You can get me, Google me, Kilindi Iyi. I'm on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter.
Can you spell it slowly? Spell it.
My name?
Yeah.
Oh, it's Kilindi, the last name Iyyi. So I'm on all three of those platforms. You can Google me. You can go to Detroit Psychedelics Conference.com. That conference is CONF. So that's how you can catch me or go to the website for the 2020 Detroit Psychedelic Conference, 7th, 8th, and 9th of August.
We will see tonight at the beautiful Sadiq's Bistro and at the Growth Class. Oh, so the Growth Class is at a private location. It's not at Sadiq's.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we'll see tonight from 7 to 9 at Sadiq's for the lecture.
Come on out tonight. Hope to see everybody there. Definitely will be honored to have you there also.
Yes, I will be honored to attend. I am so grateful to meet you, grateful for the information for myself, and of course, to share with everyone.
Well, we can go as deep down the rabbit hole as folks want to go.
I know that's right. Because he already told me we could probably have an interview. I could hear it already. We could sit here for a good hour or two and have a really good conversation.
Yes.
For sure. For those who just tuning in, Baba Kilindi Iyi, the magic mushroom man. The Baba out of Detroit here in Atlanta with us, and will be all weekend. You can Google him, Baba Kilindi, KILINDIEYI, to find out more information about everything he's doing. He has interviews all over the internet, so more information is available about what he's speaking on, and also the Psychedelics Conference.
Yes,
We'll
Detroit
be in
Psychedelic Conference.
we'll be in Detroit August
7th, 8th, and 9th.
7th, 8th, and 9th. So look for that as well. You heard it right here on Health, Healing, and Hip Hop on Anthem Tongue. I'm Sharice Nicole, DJ He on the ones and twos. And you can find me on Sharice Nicole on Instagram, SHERIESE_Nicole, NICOLE. Sharice_Nicole on Instagram. And you can find DJ He on Beats for Your Mixtape on Instagram. Just like that. Beats for Your Mixtape. All right. Peace and love.
Peace. We're good?
Yes, all good.